Will come in. I guess we will wait. Let me see my big head down here. Okay.
What kind of? I'm waiting for
I'm definitely live. I can see it.
definitely live. I can see it.
All right, and I have to turn it down because I am live. Hi everyone. I'll wait for a few minutes. I see a thumbs up there, so that's good. That's good. That's a good thing. I don't know who thumbs me up, but thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. See if I make this thing act right. Act right. Act right. Let's see.
Why do you have a sound on?
Okay. Very good. Okay. All right, I'm here. Anyway, I have to wait for this, and there's 4 people on. That's good. So I know you guys are out there. Thank you, everybody. There's 5 of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm making some chicken and noodles and vegetables in the Instant Pot. So that's what I'm about to do. That's what we are doing. And the Instant Pot just went off. So let me tell you guys what I do. I gotta let this thing here sit for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna put this closer to the Instant Pot so you guys can see. I'm gonna pinch you. I'm learning this stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm learning things. Here we go. That's my Instant Pot. I pinched it. So now it just went off. So I wanted to do a natural release for like 20 minutes or so. Maybe 15, but it needs to do a natural release. I already got my chicken in there. I'll tell you what I got in there now. I'm going to pinch it back so you guys can see me. I don't look so crazy. All right, I'm back. Here we go. I'm getting kind of used to this thing here now. All right, yeah, so what I got in my pot is some chicken thighs that were frozen. And I've done this recipe before, and there is a video, and I'll link it to the bottom of this thing. I'll give you the video at the end in the description box. But yeah, I've made this before. We love this. It's cold outside. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it's cold out here. It's kind of cold out here. Not even kind of. It's cold outside. So this week I hear it's going to be tomorrow night into Tuesday. It's going to be like a snowstorm. Not bad snowstorm, but definitely.
Doesn't matter. School will be open.
Sharita says it doesn't matter. Everybody would be happy about a snowstorm if you didn't have to work. But we still all gotta work regardless. But you know, it's gonna be, I'm very much okay with it. Whatever happens is fine with me. But it's gonna be a snowstorm, so it is cold. So, which is my point. It's the time of year to have some nice, hearty meal, like chicken and noodle. I made it a few weeks ago, really, because I didn't feel well. So I made something similar. This basic recipe, but I did it a couple weeks ago because I didn't feel well, and of course I ate it, and everybody else ate it, and it's all gone. So I figured, you know what, it's a good thing to make for today, and that's what I'm making. It got some vegetables in there. It's got some, right now it's in the pot. It's some seasonings, of course. It's got 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and it's got some better than bouillon in it, and definitely, like I said, some seasoning and some frozen. I went in the freezer. I found some frozen chicken thighs. Hey Tiff, how you doing? Thanks for saying hello. Everybody's good over here. We're really good. So, but it's got I think about 3 pounds of chicken. I put much more chicken in this time than I did the last time, because you know we're all gonna eat it. I wanted more protein in there, so I put much more chicken in there than I did that first time. But you know, and I found these carrots at Stu Leonard's yesterday, Friday night after I was finished with work. I went out to Stu Leonard's, and let me get what too. So I found these organic, these are rainbow cut and peel baby carrots. Let's see. And if I can pinch it, maybe you guys can see it better. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. This is rainbow carrots. So I used a whole bag of those on here. Pinch it back, pinch it back, pinch it. Okay. I used a whole bag on there, and I put this whole bag in there, but I also put some some carrots that were just orange in there, because Perry would be like, what is that? So I put some regular carrots in there too. But they should be interesting in here. And I put some celery in there, some onions in there. And I'm going to put in, after I shred up the meat, after I let this do a natural release, I am going to put in some frozen vegetables. Like, I guess I can go like that. You can see it, right, Sharita?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put these a bag of frozen vegetables in, and a bag of peas, because I like peas in this sort of thing. So I'm going to put a bag of peas in there, sweet peas in there, and I bought from Stu Leonard's, I bought this.
You're not gonna use the garlicky ones?
I bought this, and I bought the garlic. See how these are thicker? I was thinking about that. But I bought these, and Sharita's already saying, what about these? These are thinner. I mean, I don't know, much thinner. But I also saw these in there. They're garlic parsley fettuccine. They might be good in there too. Well, what do you think?
I'm partial to the garlic ones.
Sharita's partial to the garlic ones.
I see your point about them being.
But they
like soup instead of stew.
But it's really, it's kind of thick. I have to put more water in it to make it like soup. But well, I'll decide which one. You guys let me know. If you think I should use this one or the egg. So I still got a few minutes to make up my mind. Or these golden egg noodles. This one. And you see they're much thicker. So, but these are nice and thin. They won't even need to be in that long. After I have to put it back up to pressure for like 6 minutes. After that, I guess I can put it in for like maybe 5 minutes, because it doesn't need as much. And I may put some more water in there just to make it a little more soupy like. But it's gonna have plenty of vegetables in there, and that's what we're gonna have tonight and whenever. So that's what I'm working on right now, guys. What have you been doing this whole week? This been was a 4-day week, right? Yeah, it was a 4-day week this week. Yeah, it was a 4-day week for us. And there's the inauguration. Oh yeah, the inauguration was this week. Yeah. Very nice. I definitely watched it. I had and if you had the TV on, you had to see it all day long. So it's a good feeling. Perry woke me up to make me watch that Donald Trump left the office. He wanted me to see him get on the plane and leave. Can you believe that?
It did seem sad though, didn't he?
I don't care if he was sad. He shouldn't have been acting a fool. He'd be acting a fool. So Perry saw me, woke me up so I could watch this thing. And I'm good to sleep. I'm like, Lee, I got things to do. I want to watch this man leave. I wish he never came in, but I had to go watch him leave. So we watched him go on the airplane. We haven't heard much of a word from the guy, because they cut him off his Twitter account and his Facebook account, all his accounts. So he shut his mouth, and now things got better, because that big mouth of his and that crazy stuff he was spewing out, nobody knows what he's saying, which is great. Which is great, because people like that need to be censored. Like, if we talked like that on YouTube, they cut us off. So I don't know what the heck this man was doing, was saying all this Twitter with his nonsense. Who the heck he think he is anyway? So I'm glad he's going. And I hope New York State comes after his butt, and it makes him explain himself with all the stuff he's been doing with New York State. So I hope they come after him and he ends up where he belongs, in Rikers Island. That's why I hope he go to. I know it might not sound nice, but he hasn't been nice to people. He has not been nice to people, and frankly, he's got a mental problem. I do believe of some sort. But he doesn't have any empathy or sympathy for anybody but him, and possibly his family. So it's a bad thing. He's got a real twisted head right there. So I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad Biden's in, but Biden got a lot of work to do. And Perry and I had a conversation today about this because he said, why don't Biden get with it and just get in there and just like, do what he want to do and just get rid of these. They say no to heck with them and keep on moving because he can't take too long to do what he got to do. I agree with Perry on that, but Perry thought he should have did it already, and the man just got in there, and he said he was going to try to help. He said he was going to try to be president. He wants to be president to everybody. So he's really trying to find a common ground. And I think that's what you got to give him a minute to try to find a common ground. But I once, my father, when my father was because all these things bring up other memories. When my father was switching his house over to one of us kids, there's 8 of us, or 7 of us was alive at the point, and the lawyer told my father, you can't have 7 people with 7 different opinions. You got to make up your mind which one you want to do to take care of the house. So you really can't. Everybody's not going to have the same opinion. Everybody was just not going to do it. But you got to do what's right for everybody, And that's where, when I said that, that's what first thing that came to my head is that lawyer said to my father, you got to do what's right for everybody. So even though they may not want it done, but you got to do what's right for the majority, at least, of the people. And the majority of the people most certainly put him in office because we're hurting. People are hurting all over the place. With COVID, if he don't do anything soon, his 100-day schedule is totally off. So he's got to do something soon, to make sure that we can get finished. I'm not saying we will get finished with COVID, but there's a plan going on that everybody understands, and we're moving forward toward that plan. If he cannot take too long, that's all. But I understand that he said he's for everybody. Probably should have left that out of his discussion and just said he's going to do right for everybody. Kind of maybe like that, because the first thing you got to do is take care of this situation with this COVID, period. And then everything else will fall in line. So whatever reasons they don't want to do what they have to do, the Republicans could be saying, well, I want to see really what's in that $1.9 trillion bill. It's understandable, but that should have probably went over to him, or maybe it did go, and we really don't know. But that's the whole key. What is in the bill? And possibly, and is it necessary to get the economy started and to help this COVID thing? So, they have to stop acting like they don't have any.
Gonna go up, I wonder.
The taxes should go up on rich people. Yeah, that's where the taxes should go up.
I believe taxes will probably go up on everyone.
I think taxes already went up on everybody from Donald Trump. So I think that the taxes should go up on rich people who got the money. That's what I think. They should. And I said it last week, I think. I said it. What they need to do is make sure that Social Security, for example, that people are paying Social Security. And they need to make that number higher. They, instead of that 130-something thousand, they got it at, maybe at max is 140-something thousand. They need to make that thing much higher so everybody will be paying into Social Security. That's what they ought to be doing. That'll help that bucket right there. They got to stop it. They have to stop it. And Mr. Donald Trump wanted to be a dictator. He didn't care about nobody. He didn't care about one side or the other, really. He just wanted to be, and he wanted people to do what he wanted them to do. And people that followed him was like completely stupid because nobody followed him from New York. I'll tell you right now, we don't do that.
People did.
Well, yeah, we got a few people that's not quite right in the head there, but you know, most of us don't do that. We don't follow you nowhere. And that's why especially, I mean, that's why it's hard for um, people to even think that this vaccine is going to work. You know, it's kind of hard now. You know, so Sharita did go get one shot, but there are no more shots, so she can't even make the second appointment because there is no more. It's gone. You know, so she did do that. You know, she got asthma and things, and she really didn't want to protect herself, so she did that. And she never had COVID, but I did. So I had it, and I'm not truly worried about that. I'm more worried about that stuff coming in my body right now. I don't know what's in there, so I ain't feeling this thing right now. So that's me. Perry said as soon as they give it, that he gets a chance, he's gonna get it. You know, her husband got it already. Sharita's husband got it already. So we'll see what's going on with that. But right now, if you take one shot, what is the point of taking a shot if you don't know if you're gonna get your next shot? What is this about? And without that bill being passed, we just gonna be spinning around, really spinning around with this thing. It's just he can't take forever. He got to make up his mind and do what he got to do. That's my thought on that. That is definitely my thought on that. So how's everybody over there? I see there's like 11 people on. So guys, how are you? How are you doing today? You know, how is everything going? This week, I made some chocolate and peanut butter chip cookies.
Did you send the cookies to Tiffany?
I sent Tiffany cookies, and Tiffany told me she got them, and she showed me a picture of her eating them. I sent some to Veronique also, and she got them, and she ate hers with some ice cream. She was saying she ate hers with some ice cream. I sent some to Ned, and I sent something to what's her name? Oh gosh, why am I thinking Judy? Oh, she knows who I'm talking about. I sent some to her, and she said they're awesome. Yeah, they was pretty good. I've been trying to perfect these cookies, Tiff. That's what really I've been making them because I'm trying to perfect them. I want them to not be too hard when I cook them, and I got the recipe down pretty well. So that's why I've been cooking them, but we can't keep eating them. So I have to send them out so people could really know what the heck is going on. I mean, so, you know, you guys can taste them and go from there. But I also made a lemon mascarpone cake. Jill is who I sent it to. I sent some to Jill. You know, my brain don't work all the time, so, but I sent it to Jill. Anyway, so I made one big lemon mascarpone cake because I made it for Phil because his birthday is Tuesday, and he asked me to make it a while ago, so I made the cake for him. And I also made another batch of that cake. Now I made two cakes really, but the second one I broke it into three little bun cakes, and I happen to taste one of them. It is delicious. I think I'm gonna show you the one I have. Hold on, I'm gonna show you it.
What kind of cake is that?
Lemon mascarpone.
Not the one I like.
Yeah, this is the one you like.
It's with the coconut?
Yes. Yeah, this is the one you like. Let me get this picture over here. Over here. Okay, you can see that. So I'm almost ready to let the steam out. So we've been talking for a minute. We get closer. Closer. Here we go.
Is that minutes or seconds on that?
That's minutes.
Still 17?
No, it's been sitting for 17 minutes since it stopped. That's what that means. Okay, guys. This is the cake. This is a small version. It's a small version of the cake. It looks really good. Hold on, let me get my knife that I have over here.
And you made that, what, yesterday?
I made it yesterday, yeah.
You didn't tell anyone.
Well, who was I supposed to tell you I made this? Yeah, you
You
hear her?
could've told me.
I'm gonna give
Could
her
I
a
have
little.
it with coffee?
You could have. It's very small. It's very, very small. See? Let me get closer. See?
Not that small. But, I mean, the other pieces were huge.
Yeah, this is like bite-sized pieces, but 3 or 4 slices, you good with that. So there you go.
I'm not having that right now.
See, now I cut it for her and she ain't having it right now. You see that? But it is delicious. It is absolutely delicious. So I made that yesterday. I made 3 of these.
We'll
And
save
one,
it for later. I didn't know you had it. I had like a bagel and a half already.
okay. Well, one of the small ones is definitely going to a friend of mine that I work with. I'm sending him some, and I'm sending some of my. Okay, here we go.
And you said you made that in what? The oven?
Yeah, I made it in the oven.
Oh, not
oven.
your other oven.
I could have, but I made 3 of them, so I already had it on, so I put all 3 of them in there at the same time. So
Then you gave Phil his cake already?
I gave Phil his cake today. I gave Phil his cake
And
today.
his birthday's tomorrow.
His birthday is Tuesday.
What day is it? Today's not the
26.
25th?
26.
What's today? The 24th?
Yes, today's the 24th.
I thought it was the 25th for some reason.
No, it's not quite the 25th. I think, isn't Nikki's birthday like the 29th too?
Nikki Hill.
Your cousin.
I don't know when her birthday is.
I believe Nikki's birthday is the 29th. You should really check so you can tell her happy birthday. And make sure you tell Phil happy birthday. You know how Cheryl would have reminded us to tell him happy birthday. So I am not going to forget Cheryl. I'm going to tell him. I already remember. And I'm going to make sure I say it to him.
I think Nikki's birthday is the 27th. Though.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is the 27th. I think that. Yeah. I think that. And the 26th is Omar's birthday, if he's watching this.
And
I remember that it's your
Michael
birthday.
Thurston's birthday.
Yeah, maybe she said a friend of hers is his birthday too. So yeah, this was the month of January has some birthdays in it that we know of people. But he asked me to make that for him, and I made something for him last year. I made him chocolate cake because he wanted that. But now he's in love with the mascarpone lemon. Plus he's allergic to chocolate. So
Is he?
yeah, he is. He's
always
allergic.
been?
Yeah, he has. He
And he
breaks
was just
out.
eating
He
it
still
anyway?
ate it anyway because it was good. So he ate it. So I'm learning to do other little things. I'm learning to make other things. I'm really doing what I'm having a good. So far the year is good. It's not a bad year. I'm good. I'm calm. Yeah, I do.
He got me from CVS.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were just sitting there. How much they cost?
I don't know, like $8, $9.
Oh, Sharita bought, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I wear those earrings all the time. I don't like this. Sharita bought me, and they're expensive. But I don't buy expensive earrings because I lose them. I don't know about y'all, but I don't buy these because I lose them. And I don't like losing expensive things. So I may lose it. I'm doing much, 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 much better because I don't even put them on anymore. Yeah, this, I loved it. I not to say, COVID is not good for anybody, but I just have been so enjoying myself and finding things to do. And I'm always busy. And I'm just like, I got work to do at work, but that extra time that I got back is unbelievable. And then we got, I was thinking about the fact today, I was thinking about, because when I went shopping Friday, I went to 2 stores. I went to Stuart Leonard, and I also went to Walmart, because they're all at the same place, and I like Walmart out there too. So, but I did not spend a whole lot of money, in comparison. I didn't spend a whole lot of money because I know that I could go to the store when I get ready and go get whatever I want to get. Matter of fact, I ran out of milk this weekend. I just ran around the corner and got some milk. I didn't need to go into, because when I was working, the plan was that I'm going to make this and I'm going to make that. I'm going to put, do things so I can plan for the week and this and that. But frankly, there's never enough time. There's not enough time to do stuff like that. There never was enough time. So you run and you buy stuff thinking you're going to make it, and then you never really get to it because this happens or that happens. And it don't make any sense. So you really, really end up spending too much money. So I'm like, now that I'm home and I'm going to be home for a while, I don't be thinking about I need to buy all this extra stuff for whatever reason. And it's like, no clothes. I don't buy clothes. I do buy clothes like jeans and stuff. I have to buy some clothes sometimes. It's a little bit smaller than what I had on. But, but this top, I had this top when I was big. I still wear this top anyway because I like big things on me anyhow. I always did. So it's not like I'm like not buying stuff like that. I don't do that. But I do buy things for the house. I do things, I do buy things that I need to buy, when I need to buy it. And I'm really, really enjoying myself, guys. I don't know. You guys, no one's saying anything.
Everyone's so quiet.
Everybody's quiet today. How's everybody today? Tell me. I can tell you now that this is on like 24 minutes, so I'm going to release the steam right now.
It doesn't just automatically do it on its own?
No, you have to release the steam when you feel like you want to release the steam. So this is the spoon I had. Well, I don't need
So I was watching this Weight Watchers couple.
Uh-huh.
And they make lots of Instapot, crock pot dinners for themselves for the week. Together they lost like 140 pounds or something.
That's a good idea as long as you do it. You got to do it, and you got to stick with it. And the things you make, you got to eat it.
You know, I hate that.
And I know that's your whole issue. As your aunt said, you are not a person that deprived.
When I feel like eating.
And that is not a good thing because you can't eat what you want to eat when you want to. So that's your only problem is that I got to do this because I want to be
You're doing your
healthy.
mom's hair? What are you doing to her hair?
You're doing your mother's hair right now. I hear you, Tiff. Why should you spend money doing hair? Actually, that pot is steaming like me when I have to pay taxes. I know, but don't be so mad at taxes. Listen.
Taxes are regular time this year in April.
Yeah, taxes are April 15th. But you can't file. Let's put it this way: the IRS is not going to take your taxes until she's doing crochet. Go ahead with your bad self with those crochet braids. The IRS is not going to take your taxes until about the 15th or something of February. So it's not because of the stimulus. Hey, how you doing, Annette? How are you? Happy Sunday to you also. So yeah, the IRS is not taking taxes until the middle of February.
Smells really good, this bean.
This is good. This is good. We'll make up our mind which one to do. Tiffany, which one? Somebody put a red cup on your clean floor. Oh, that's true. Listen, there's a reason for the red cup. I'm telling you. I'm gonna pick it up. I have that, what you call that thing? What's that thing called? I have that vacuum that cleans up everything. So it comes in the kitchen and it cleans up things. But this red cup is usually underneath my dishwasher because my dishwasher drips. And my intention was to go buy another one. Because, for what I pay for my dishwasher, I can get another one. But I said, nope, I'm going to put this cup under there and let the water collect until I decide I'm going to buy another one. I'm telling you, I'm not spending money where I don't have to. So I keep the cup on the floor, and that's why I keep the cup on the floor. That's exactly what my reason. I'm not buying another dishwasher for that.
So the robot hit it?
Yeah, and the robot comes along and it hits it and it knocks it down in the thing. So that's why that red cup is on the floor. So thank you for asking the question. But I don't, hey, I ain't rich. I can't do that.
Oh, it looks really nice, Tiff.
Okay.
She sent a picture.
Oh, she sent a picture? That's her mother's hair? Oh, she did good. That's good. That's good. Tiffany, which one of these noodles should I put in? Sharita wants, before I put it in, you guys can maybe tell me. It's either Sharita wants this kind, and this is the garlic parsley fettuccine one, but I wasn't going to use it because it's so thin. These are little. And then I have bought this kind. And this kind is the egg noodles, but they're thicker. They're nice and thick. So I thought the thicker egg noodles would be better. So let me know, all of y'all, let me know which one you think. Which would you try? Now, what I'm going to...
If we don't use this in this, what are you planning on using it for?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. Why?
I still think you'll appreciate the noodles like I would.
I probably would. And Perry might not, because it's green. You know him in his color. So, okay guys, I'm gonna show you.
Well, this one's 7 points.
Who said that? Did you?
For 2 ounces.
Somebody said something. Okay.
Angela says egg noodles. Everyone's saying egg noodles.
Yeah. Because I know egg noodles will taste right. So here we go. It's my pan, it's my cup. I'm gonna get closer. Dance.
Well, the egg noodles are less points.
And the egg noodles are less points.
We care.
Well, right now, egg noodles is the winner.
Yeah, this is 7 and that one was 6.
All right, I'm taking this where I can find.
Someone said that they shred their chicken in like either their food processor or the NutriBullet blender, something like that.
Yeah, you can do that, but I don't want to mess up with something else. I'm just gonna take it right out and use a fork and get it out. It's falling apart anyway. Now this was frozen, guys. This is what I mean. You can do this,
well,
you know, on the fly.
Those frozen ones cook really well.
Any ones that's frozen. Any ones that frozen. Any chicken that's frozen, you got in your freezer. You can do this thing and eat. And eating probably within an hour, you can eat. So that's why I like this recipe.
Someone says Q497 says the pot is dangerously close to the edge of the countertop.
That's okay. Let me move it over for you. There you go. There you go. Thank you though. I appreciate it.
Right,
I appreciate
Angela,
it.
the garlic parmesan does sound terrific, but it is 1 point more if we're going strictly by numbers.
It's not a matter of really so much of that. For 1 point, it's not a big deal. You see, this to me is just as fast as anything else. You just want to kind of shred it all up.
I thought there would be more chicken in there. I thought you said there was 3 pounds of chicken.
Well, I don't see any more down there. So I guess they shredded up itself in there. I don't see any real huge pieces in there. I can't really tell, of course, because you have all this sauce. It smells so good. It smells good. And Sharita likes thighs. I mean, I can eat thighs if they disappear. And I don't know their thighs. But Sharita, Daryl, and Perry all like thighs. I don't. I like breasts. But they like it, so. And it's a juicy piece of meat. So we can get it all done. I'm going to check in here and see if there's anything else that I ain't seen.
It just seems like there would be more chicken.
No, we'll see.
For 3 pounds.
Once it's, well, here's it. There's another piece. There's another piece. They're little pieces. I don't really need to do much. They're not that big. You know, there's just little pieces in here. Doesn't make a lot of, you know. See, it's not a big deal. See? They're nothing huge. So the biggest pieces I did cut up. So for 3 pounds, this is what, come here. Here's another chunky chunk. For 3 pounds, it's not a lot. Who was that, Q something? Who told me to move the pot? You know something? I was thinking that while I was standing next to it too. I really was. I was thinking the same thing. It's kind of close to the edge. I should have moved it when I was thinking it in the first place. So I really do appreciate you saying that, because I have a one-track mind sometimes, and I ain't paying attention. So I'm glad. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is almost 3 pounds, 2.8 pounds, so they say, of meat. and the rest of it is so far gone that it doesn't make any difference. So what is the choice? Which noodles are we gonna add?
Well, they say egg noodles, so
Okay, so today we'll do egg noodles.
I guess.
And
that's
if
what
as
we'll do.
cold as it is, you might be doing this again. It might happen again this week.
I wonder what it would taste like with turkey.
You know what I bought today also? I mean, the other day I bought a turkey wing, just one though, and I'm gonna probably cook that for dinner one day. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely make that turkey wing because I'm trying my best to make whatever I have, I have in the refrigerator instead of trying to go get other things.
I did the other day too. You know what I made?
What?
I made crack slaw.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
And how was
With
it?
ground beef. It was good. I only got one serving. Your son-in-law took it with him for lunch.
Oh, okay.
I kept looking for it and it was gone.
Okay, well, that's the way you do it. You have to cook what you have in the house. You know, we really, I could pick that up. We really we really have been spoiled to go buy stuff we don't really need, or we think we want to, especially when you're walking in the supermarket. You think you want something, especially when you're hungry. You think you want something, you buy it, and then you end up not cooking it or not using it. And that's total waste of money. And you gotta stop doing that. And if you do buy it, then eat it and use it. I don't even know why they even have freezers. Like, because if you're really cooking, you don't really need a freezer. Okay, so
Well,
I put.
if you cook ahead, no one wants to cook every day, all day.
Well,
Not
you
even
certainly. I don't even cook all day, all the time. Look at that. Look, guys, I gotta show you. I gotta put you closer to the inside of the pot. There you go. That's my pot right there. There you go. So I put all the vegetables in, and the chicken's back in. Yeah, this should be really, really good. And now I'm gonna put these egg noodles. The egg noodles is the one we chose. And in she goes for, okay, come on.
Where's your scissor?
Let me get my scissor. So in the egg noodles go.
Did you see the Vitamix they were selling in the
Yeah, I saw that. But do I need that? Absolutely not. I don't
So you
need
didn't
that.
buy it?
Oh no, I got a mix I still don't use. Nope, I don't need that thing. You got one too, so you don't need a Vitamix.
I didn't buy it.
Good.
So it was a little antiquated that they only had numbers, like it wasn't like touchscreen.
Do they make that? Do they make it touchscreen?
I don't know. I thought they did.
I don't know.
For as fancy as people say they are.
Expensive, and you should say for expensive as they are. All right, so I'm gonna just push it down, as you see. I'm gonna push it down a little into the broth. And then I'm turning this sucker on for like 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't even think it needs that long, but if you don't want this to get too done. So, but 5 minutes, I'll give it 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
They were also selling a bread maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did she say? Vitamix is exciting?
It's an excellent blender.
Yep, it is.
It costs $60,000.
Cost that much?
It was $2.99 on QVC, which is actually not a bad price.
It's a few $100s, that's for sure. For sure. All right, we got the manual. Let me, guys, so you can see it. Let me see. There we go. The manual is on. We're going to turn it down. To at least maybe 6 minutes. No, 5 minutes. Going on for 5 more minutes, and our dinner will be done. Our dinner will be done. Hey, Ned. How's the cookies, Ned? Ned got cookies.
Good for him.
I'm sending some to Ty this week. I'm sending something out to Darren. And
Who's there?
Darren's a person I work with. I'm sending him a cake. I froze it. Hey, Rosebud, how you doing? How are ya?
Hello.
Hello, Lee Blessed. How are you? We doing good. We doing good. We doing good. Every day I just thank God. Oh my goodness. You know, and something aggravated me yesterday. You know, something aggravated me. A couple of things aggravated me yesterday, and so I started getting all aggravated. And I said to myself, "What are you being aggravated for?" When I see something that you know I should have planned, yeah, it's freezing, but yeah, I love it too. I went outside too today. But I'm gonna go back to my other story, but I went outside for a second, and you know it was cold, but you know I had enough clothes on. It felt good. You know, they were premier good. That's what I thought, Ned. I'm hoping. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna try to send you. You're gonna be the one that gets one of the lemon mascarpone cakes. I'm gonna send that too, Ned.
Is he supposed to be eating that?
Well, maybe he's sharing it. I'm gonna send you the lemon mascarpone cake this week, and I'm hoping it gets there without problems up in Albany. But I'm gonna send it to you. Let's see if you get it, you know, and you let me know how it shows up, because you guys are my tasters, and you guys are telling me how my stuff that I send to people arrive, and then I'll then open up my little Etsy shop. But first I need to do a little testing. So that's why I'm doing some of this stuff, because I need to do some testing so I can see, you know, how does it get there, what's going on with it, and that sort of thing. But back to my old story. Well, I was, you know, again, things were aggravating me. And I had to say to myself, why are you being aggravated for something you don't even know what the result is going to be? You know, you just have to go through it, you know, and do whatever you need to do and find out how it's going to end. And because my father was good at saying that. My father would be like, you know, he'd be like, you know, if you always knew, you would never do anything, you know. So you have to just like give stuff a try. Because I remember I asked him about his house and like, how did you end up buying this house? Like, how did you pay for this house all of those years? He said, I don't know. God shows you, and He does. You take a step, He takes the step with you. And then this morning when I was thinking about this, because I helped this lady out. Thank you. So I helped this lady out, and they were like brownies. Yeah, they was good. They was definitely good. So but I helped the lady out. This lady that you know, she's a neighbor and a friend. And I was helping her, you know, she had some paperwork she couldn't understand. So she gave it to me on Friday. I looked at it, I called her, we went back and forth. And so she had to pick the paperwork up today. And she said, I'm going to the store, you need anything? And I said, no, I don't. But, you know, thank you. And so then she comes by to pick up her paperwork, and she gives me like a half a gallon of vanilla ice cream and a half a gallon of chocolate ice cream and some mozzarella stuff she said I could put on a pizza or whatever. So she went to Trader Joe and she came back and brought me stuff. And she said, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm happy. That's why I'm blessed and I am happy. You know, I'm not an unhappy person. But she said to me, she said, Stephanie, I had to give you something because you always helping me. You always help me. She said, you're so nice to me. But I couldn't help but be nice to her because she's an older woman. She didn't understand things. So, hello, Melissa. And she didn't understand things. You know, so, you know, when you can help somebody, help them. It didn't hurt me to help her, you know. So she always called me because lots of stuff she don't understand. You know, so, you know, or she needs some explanation. And that lady used to be sharp, but she's just getting older, you know. And she just like not, you know, she's not the same as she used to be. But still, nevertheless, when somebody needs some help, it's something you could do, then help her for God's sake. You know, so it really touched me that she said, "Oh, you always so nice to me, and I had to buy you something." So she bought me ice cream. I don't need no ice cream. I do not need ice cream, but you know, some vanilla ice cream would go real good with that cake, or some vanilla ice cream would go real good with those cookies in between, and make it into like a ice cream sandwich. That would be good, but I might treat myself tonight after I eat this. I might treat myself. Thank you. Thank you. But you know, be nice to people. When you can do something to help somebody, help them. Hey Bert, how you doing? We got some soup. We got some sort of soup thing going on today. Chicken, vegetables, and noodles in my pot here. And it's trying to get up to pressure. Oops. First of all, that helps. Trying to get you didn't see me on Facebook? Yeah, I guess this week I've been kind of busy. I've been a little bit busy, you know. So I guess I didn't get on because you know, work we busy right now with budgets and stuff like that. So I had to work. I had to get into my work this week. So I guess I didn't get on as much. Oh yeah, this is another thing I'm learning this week because Perry has taught me how to video myself. And you know so I got like 3, 4. We got camera set up. So I'm now learning how to video myself. So when Perry is busy, I can just do this myself. When I feel like it, when I have the moment and I feel like cooking, I'm gonna be doing it myself. So and then he also teaching me how to edit my videos. So I've been like when he's watching a game, I get on there and start editing my videos. So I never knew how to do that, and it's a new skill, and I'm enjoying it. That's why I'm happy. I'm happy. But he's giving me these things, and now as I'm watching my own videos, I can move things around and, you know, make it the way I want it to be, because Perry's been helping me, but it's more Perry's thing, and he doesn't really know what I'm saying sometimes. So now that I edit my own videos, I can get in what I'm trying to say. I can make it the way I want to do it, and it's like, wow. So I'm going to have to look at this from the beginning. Oh, thank you, Rosebud. Thank you, Rosebud. Yeah, but because we really having this wonderful pot here. I do have a recipe for it. I will, when I redo this video, I'll link that recipe at the bottom so you guys know that this is what I really made. Except I'm adding my own things. You whatever vegetables and stuff you got in the house, put it in there, you know, and make your pot of like soup and vegetables. It's almost soup. I won't call it soup because it's not as watery, but if I put more water in it, it is soup, you know. So this is the time you want to eat this stuff, man. Because I don't know, it's cold around here.
It is, and I'm having socks.
It is.
Up the stairs is ridiculous.
Oh, it is cold around here. And I like this weather. I don't like it to be too hot, but it's really cold around here, you know. So, and I'm like I said, I'm good with it. I'm real good with it. So now this pot got to get back up to temperature. I probably should. This is the way I probably should have did. I should have had it on simmer while I was getting this shredding up the chicken and stuff. If I had done that, it would have came up to pressure faster. So, and I see that there were 21 people in. I hope everybody gives me a thumbs up because that really helps a lot. That helps a lot. So anyway, guys, what you been doing? Thank you. I just seen a few going up there. Thank you.
And share with a friend.
And share these things. I appreciate it because this may be, like I said to you guys, this is going to start off into my new venture. God only knows. Let me tell you right now, God only knows. And whatever he got for you, he got for you. So like I was saying, what am I worrying about? Well, I'm crossing a bridge I didn't even get to yet. So why am I crossing this bridge? It's like no reason. And even if you got to the bridge where you got to cross over, God is going to open the door and the window for you to get through. So I know this. But sometimes the devil get back at me and I be upset. And I said, what am I upset about? So this morning, today, I was working on what I had to work on. And I started saying, oh, shoot, I got all the information anyway. So all I got to do is pull it together and just send it out. I'm like, so, like, whatever, you know. Like, it's really the truth. That's the way it's going to be. So that's the way it is. So God is good. That's all I know. I kept telling you guys, he picked me up from that stupid job and pulled me home and said, you working from home. You're going to work from home. I'm going to take care of you. Don't be worried about them people. You know? And sure enough, that's been what's happening. Whatever I do, what I do, my profession, I can work from home anyhow. So I don't have to work for them. I can work for anybody else, but I can do what I do from home. So I'm gonna do what I do. Let God take me where I gotta go. I'm telling you. When I be thinking about this stuff, I'm like, what am I upset about? And even Perry said, "What you? Don't worry about it," you know. But sometimes I do. I think by nature, yeah, it is a lovely thing. Boy, especially when you're a certain age, who want to go out there, you know. But you know, and I am that certain age, so I'm not trying to go out there. But I'm really having the best time of my life. What did Sharita say? You guys say you're living your best life. I'm living my best life. You could be young and it's okay. You got all energy, you look good and all that kind of stuff, but you're stupid.
Sorry.
But you as stupid as you could possibly be. You ain't got no kind of sense. You don't have the wisdom that comes with age. You know, and if you live long enough, you will get the wisdom that comes with age, unless you Donald Trump and you don't got no wisdom. But usually, if you live long enough, you really will get the wisdom that you need, you know, and then you look back at things and say, well, I could have done it this way, or I should have done it that way. I guess I'm going into all these different subjects, but I guess that's why Biden is president right now, you know, and he didn't always do people right, you know, but he did what he thought was right for the time he was in it. You know what I mean? That, you know,
For the information
for the information that he had, and for who he was, because he didn't know, like, you know, he didn't know suffering. He did have suffering, not that, but he didn't know the other kind of suffering that people of color have, or you know, he did know something about being poor because he didn't always have money, you know, but he didn't. He's just not. He didn't quite get it like he gets it now, you know, and that's because he's older, you know. That's really because he's older. And he's still trying to do right by everybody, which is what's taking this $1.9 trillion dollar bill so long, because he's still trying to work with people who really don't want to work with him. But he cannot take too long. He can't take too long, because the rest of the world's not going to look at it that way. But I understand. I really understand why he's taking his time. I even understand why Pelosi didn't take that first deal with the COVID stuff. I understand why. Because then Donald Trump would still be president. Did you really want that? You know, wisdom is what you get when you get older. And hopefully, patience is what you get when you get older. I don't sometimes have patience. My patience sometimes gets thin. Like, I'm here, you know. But I've learned to, like, you know what? Let's go with it. I've learned to, hey, Jill, how are you? You know, how you doing? I learned that you got to just take, you know, you got to have patience. You got to take your time, you know, and just let things ride. Because I tell you, God got this. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Guys, check out Jill's channel, Jill for Today. Check her out. Check her out. She has some stuff on there that's wonderful. She showed me a few things that I didn't even know. So that's Jill. You got to check her out. But anyway, you just got to let God do what he got to do, you know. I'm sorry. I have it in me, Ned. I got it in me, you know. You just got to, because God's going to take you where you got to go. You ain't going to know everything. That's why and Nancy Pelosi is an intelligent woman here. Yep, that's right. That's right. She ain't doing what you expect her to do. She's doing what needed to be done, you know. And in order, if she would have done something different, and learning to let things, yeah, man, you gotta let things go. You can't hold on to it. That's part of wisdom, to learn to let things go. She put the screws in him. Yes, she did. But that's what she had to get rid of him. We all got it in us. It's been incredible, stressful. Yeah, it has been incredibly stressful. But you can't let them people stress you out. You can't let them people. I tell Perry every day, don't watch that stupid MSNBC all day long. Yeah, I watch it sometimes, but they're just repeating and they're just drilling that stuff in your head. And, you know, one, there's two sides to every story. And two, you don't need to hear that negativity all day long. You just need to go do something positive. Don't listen to that negativity all day long. You know, you gotta understand what's going on in the world, but don't listen to that stuff all day long, especially now that we home with COVID. Yo, that's all we doing is listening to MSNBC. I gotta change it. I watch Judge Judy or something. I like Judge Judy. She cool. I watch Judge Judy reruns, or I watch what is that, Andy Griffin show or something. Channel 3. With the Me TV. I watch stuff like that. Better times when things were good. Watch that stuff. Don't keep that going. He's probably at home now with his toupee on backwards in the deck. So, yeah, I bet you he's blowing his top. I do. For that, I like to see what he's doing. But I'm so glad he's off Twitter and Facebook and all them things he was on. I'm so glad that man has disappeared and stopped causing trouble. People have died because of him and his trouble. And the Republicans. I'll tell you something. If they don't want to play ball, and we start doing what we got to do anyway, and people get better, they are not going to stick with those Republicans. Those Republicans will be less and less and less and less. But you can't play with them. You can't, it's like a kid, you tell a kid to stop. Tell him to stop, and he keep on going. Go get the doggone switch and beat him. Give him a pop. I told you to stop, but you can't. You gotta continue.
Say that.
Well, I'm sorry, she really don't like that. But spare the rod, spoil the child. Okay, that's it. You gotta, don't watch too much. Yeah, Judge Judy put you in Me TV. That's me. That's me. This thing did not come to pressure, but it's okay. It didn't come to pressure, but it's still okay. I don't know why exactly did, but it's all right. It doesn't have to come.
Was it not locked?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to. It had enough minutes on here, so it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it don't come to pressure, right, Jill? Sometimes it just don't come to pressure, but in this case, it's gonna be fine. You gotta figure out sometime why it don't come to pressure, but it didn't. Okay, there's my pot, and there you go. Oh, look at that. You know why I think it didn't come? The bottom feels like it's got something at the bottom that's sticking. And sometimes when stuff at the bottom sticks, it will not come to pressure. But this is fine because
What's sticking? The chicken?
the chicken may be sticking at the bottom. But this is fine. Because in this case, thank you.
Looks good.
The gasket might have not been fully. Yeah. At first when I opened it, Jill, and I actually turned it back on, I didn't even notice that I didn't even have it on seal either. So that could be it. But it's okay because look, all I needed was for these noodles to get done, and these noodles are done. So it worked out fine. I love this pot. Oh, this is dinner. It's cold here, Jill. It's cold here. So this is going to work out. This is going to be real nice. And we're going to eat this for a couple of days. Plenty of meat in here and plenty of vegetables in here. And it smells so good. And it'll be tasting better tomorrow. And it gave me my whole hour. I'm at 58 minutes, it seems like, right there. So I'm good. I'm going to turn you off first of all. Off you go. I love this pot. This is fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Period. We good. We's good. Let me pinch myself.
Chilly.
Sharita's cold. Hey, Juanita. How you doing, girl? How is my girl over there? Oh, man. Very, yeah, I think he thinks so, too. Thank you, Jill. Hey, Juanita. How you doing? You want me to send you some cookies, Juanita? I know Brian don't want them. But you like chocolate and peanut butter? I might send you some. If you tell me yes, I'll send you. You fine? Good. Good, girl.
What Daryl did to my car.
What's that? What do you do?
He gave me purple lights.
Oh. Sharita got purple lights on her car. Yes, it is because wife no longer cook. Well, yeah. But guys should learn how to cook because they cook better than we do. if they want to cook. But true, nobody should be eating out so much. But yeah, I think he did it. He did enjoy that. I can't eat chocolate, but if I have a recipe for oxtails, you know,
You should make oxtails.
I don't really. I'm gonna probably try to do oxtails. I don't really eat oxtails, but
I do.
I will try to do a recipe because Sharita will eat them. Somebody got to eat them, you know. So, yes, please. You want the cookies? You want the cookies and rosebud, or you want oxtails? Well, Sharita's got new lights. She got new purple lights. Can you have purple lights? You don't want nobody stopping you for life. Okay.
I haven't heard anything like that.
Because who knows about this thing. But dinner is done. And dinner's going to be done for a couple of days with this pot. We got enough food for a minute here. And I can't wait to eat. It is oxtails. Okay, I'm gonna do a recipe. I'm going to do a lot more of those kind of things because now, as I said, I'm going to film myself when I feel like cooking. And I'm going to get it done. I can't wait for Perry. Perry got things to do. I need to get with this whole thing myself. And remember this too. It's better to learn how to fish than to be fed fish. Okay? And that young man that said that to me about women don't cook. Hey, it's yes, oxtails. Okay, I'm gonna do a recipe for oxtails. Man, back when I first started this channel, I was experimenting with yeah, you gotta learn how to fish. That's right. So I'm gonna learn how to fish, and there you go. But I started to make some Jamaican beef patties. I kept playing.
Really
Oh, they was good. I'm gonna have to do that. They was good. But that turmeric that's in it makes your fingers yellow. But I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna do that and do a recipe for that. Because they were good. Oh my God. But I have to be like, it's going to take me, it's like a couple of day recipe. Yeah, they was good. I was taking them things to work. Those suckers were good. But it just took a long time to get it done. But I'm going to do it again. You know, I'm going to do that. Raised beef patties. Yeah. Oh man. And when you make your own, your own crust, oh my God, those things was good. So I'm gonna have to do that recipe, but it's gonna be like chopped up, you know, over a couple of days because it takes. You have to put it in the refrigerator and let that thing, get cold and the dough get right. But once you get the dough right, oh goodness gracious, was that good? Then I made some what you call them, some cinnamon rolls, which is another thing that takes a while because it has to rise. The dough got to rise. And that kind of thing. Those were good.
Get the bread maker.
Those were good. I'm not gonna buy a bread maker just for that. I'll just make it. She want me. I'm not. You making that many of those kind of things because we ain't eating that kind of stuff. I can't eat that.
Put ingredients that are healthy for us.
Yeah, well, I'll do it without a bread maker. I'll do it without a bread maker. I will do it the old-fashioned way. It'll rise. It'll come down. But I'm gonna do those kind of videos. That takes a little longer. Yeah, I use my air fryer. Oh yeah. I want to learn how to make beef patties too. I'm tired of golden crust. Oh, this is so much better than golden crust.
They're really good.
Oh, they was excellent. They were excellent.
I had forgotten about
Yo, those things was so
that.
good.
That was pre-pandemic.
Yeah,
So
that was
long
way
ago.
That was when the first year that I was doing YouTube, and I was just fooling around with other stuff that I don't make, but I like. And I made those and they was so good, but it was just taking me so long. But you know what? That's when I was really working at a job at a different place. I got some time to do this. And so I'm going to put some of those recipes out there. I'm going to make those. That's what I'm about to do. That's what I need to. Which air fryer do you have, Paula? Which one do you have? I had you never heard of beef? Oh, Jill, you know, I might make them and freeze them and send them to you. And then you just need to warm it up. And boy, beef patties are delicious. Oh, you're going to be watching for that. You don't know which one to buy? Okay, I'm going to tell you. And I was just asked that question too. And I'm gonna tell you that this one, very West Indian delicious. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this one is the one. If I have to buy another one right now, it's this one. I buy this one because this one is an air fryer, and this one is a grill, and this is the air crisper. But I don't even. Today they sold frozen stuff. Yeah, but those don't taste good. Those
No,
don't
those
taste.
are
Those
not
are not good. The
Don't
one,
recommend
yeah,
those.
those are not good. Those are not the good ones. Man, I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna freeze it and send it to you. And all you gotta do is just warm them up. I'm gonna send them to you. But these here, this is an air fryer. It's a grill. I have the grill part right here, which I use the grill.
But didn't you say it depended on what you were gonna be?
Yeah, but you know, if you're gonna like make bacon, or you know, listen, I make my chicken. I make chicken wings in this all the time, and I never use the air crisper. This is the air crisper.
It's the Ninja.
Yeah.
Paula.
Yeah, it's a Ninja. This is the Ninja XL oven, XL
Grill.
This is the Ninja XL grill. This pan right here, this pan, this is what I make everything in. You can do anything. I just spray this with
The pans came with the
yeah.
grill?
This pan comes with the grill, and I just spray this with some avocado oil, and put my chicken. I even take my chicken, and she sends you those homemade beef patties. What she said, what is it? If I send her that beef patty, will she what?
If she sends you those homemade beef patties, your life will change forever.
Oh yeah, it will. You're gonna ask me for the recipe, Jill, and you're gonna be making those things. Those things are delicious, delicious. So I'm gonna work on making those again because I got nothing else to do. It's cold outside, you know. But that air fry, that thing, I take that pan, I spray with avocado oil. I take my chicken wings. I usually make chicken wings, and at least do no. What I actually do is I spray the pan for this one, the one inside, and I turn this thing on to. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it on right now. I turn it on to air fry, and I turn it up. I don't know, guys. You have to see. Maybe you can see how this is working here. So I turn it. Okay. Right now it's on 400. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see it, Sharita? That says oh yes, for backwards.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, this is 400, and this thing goes up to 450 for air fry. So I put it on 450. I put it on 20 minutes, and then I press start, and then it's gonna get hot. At that point, right before then, I spray this pan right here, this part of the pan. I spray this pan here with avocado oil.
Heard of it on your phone.
So anyway, I spray that with avocado oil, and then I actually do bread my chicken. Okay, I bread my chicken, and I used Kentucky Colonel stuff. I'm telling you, I put that in that sucker. It's done in 12 minutes. Done and crispy, delicious in 12 minutes. When I put it in, after I bread it, I do spray the top one time and then spray it and turn it over. So I am.
Is it the same person?
No, it's probably Phil. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to Phil in a second. So yeah, it's crispy, Jill. Crispy. It is so good. I'll take that chicken out of the freezer like maybe 2 o'clock while I'm working. By the time I'm ready to, that's Phil.
My cake was excellent. I called the other phone first, but I didn't leave a message. But I want to say thanks again. It was excellent, sweetie. Love you. Bye.
That was Phil. I made him a cake, so he's telling me how his birthday ain't today, but he's been eating the cake. But anyway, yeah, that comes out crispy. Oh, delicious. I don't even like fried chicken, but that's the only way I will eat that chicken. That chicken is so good. Another recipe I'm going to show you, because I am going to show you guys how I do it in here. You can use the crisper and make it, make the air fried chicken, but I just put it right on that pan because I'm only using just a little bit of oil anyway. I mean, when I'm telling you, just spray it. That's it. I spray with avocado oil, and then when it hits the avocado oil, it starts sizzling, and you put that hood down. I'm telling you, 12 minutes, 15 minutes at most is done. I'll pick it up in the middle. I turn them over, throw them back down. If I see any flour that I don't want to see, I spray it a little bit in. That's it.
And
delicious.
Did you see that? So you don't have to spray the meat as long as you spray the pan.
You don't have to spray the meat as long as you spray the pan. And if you're making chicken, bear, what does they call it? Bear chicken without any seeds, without any flour on it. You don't really have to spray it at all. Even in your other, in a different kind of air fryer, you really don't have to spray them. You really don't. But they don't come out as crispy as in here. That sucker is great.
So you feel like it comes out crispier in that one than the regular air
Oh yeah, I
fryer?
feel like it comes out crispier in this grill. Yes. Why avocado oil? Yeah, because it has a high, because the high burning point. I use avocado oil, and they tell you to use it in this thing. Then you got the grill if you want to grill something. I made some steak the other day. I had it in the refrigerator. So 10 minutes, steak is done. I made some instant potatoes. I wasn't getting into making real potatoes. So I made some instant potatoes. The lady in the backyard sounds really smart, like she doesn't have, that she doesn't use. That's my daughter. She takes after her daddy. And her father was a smart man. Yeah, he was,
Okay, don't use a calculator to do math.
She doesn't use a calculator to do math.
So funny.
She really doesn't. That's my daughter. And that kid is smart. She, I used to have to pop her because she's too smart for her own good sometimes. So,
And it seems like homework was pointless if you were to do it.
she seemed like, if you don't mind, this one cost, I think, $2.79. This one was $2.79.
I thought I saw it for cheaper on Amazon.
I think this one was $2.79. The other one, I got this one. I got an air fryer over here. There it goes. I have to move my coffee pot. Cause I'll move the coffee pot.
You don't even drink coffee anymore.
I don't even drink. Yeah, I don't drink coffee anymore. I like coffee, but I don't drink coffee every day.
I'm really surprised by that.
I stopped drinking coffee. So let me pull this out.
I have not.
This is the Ninja. I'm gonna get closer to you guys so you can see that one.
What's the little thing underneath it?
That's
cute.
That's a drawer I got from QVC. It's a QVC. Come on. There we go.
So what do you put in it though? In your little QVC drawer?
I didn't put anything in the drawer, but this is the dual air fryer. So you see they come like that. They have two drawers like this. So you can make chicken in this one and maybe French fries in the other side. Whatever you want, you can do two different things in one air fryer at one time. So which is, if you want to do more than one thing that you want air fried, you can use this one, for that. Now, I have a lot of goodies. And all you do, you turn the thing on and you press air fry, if that's what you want to have. And you press smart cook. So that means that these two things we're going to cook at the same time. But if you have a different time you wanted to make, you wanted one to end, so you wanted the first one to start first and the second one start at a different time, then you press smart finish, and the second one will start once the first one is it catches up to each other. So yeah, I like the dual air fryer, but I'll say one thing about it. If I'm making bacon in that, it kind of smokes. It does smoke. It's okay, but it does smoke. And I also don't like it that much because I can't get enough of my food in there. I can't get it. But I would think if I didn't need a big air fryer like that, I would think that if you sprayed the bottom with avocado oil, in that one, it may come out just as crispy because also this one goes up to 400 more than 400, maybe 450. That one, the air fryer one, also goes up to 450, and it probably would take less time in here because it's more compact. So it probably would take less time to cook some fried chicken in there. But I turned that sucker up, and when I tell you this one, done, it's done. But I do think that maybe it will work in there if you tried it. I don't like the smoking. I don't know why it smokes sometimes, especially with bacon. It'll smoke sometimes. So I definitely sometimes have.
That's what you need your bacon in.
I do, but and now I'm noticing I make sure I have to wipe that thing out almost every other day, because I guess the grease is popping up to the top. But it does smoke. It does smoke at times. So you got to watch the smoking thing. You know, even if you clean it, sometimes it do still smoke. But you know, it's still a great product. I use that one, the dual air fryer every day, because me and Perry have bacon every morning, and I have boiled eggs. You know, 2 boiled eggs each, and that's what we eat. Yeah, somebody, if they ask me, I'll sponsor them. But when I like it, I'll tell you the truth. I like it. I had what was that other oven? The red one I had. I had I forgot the name of that other oven. I had another oven. Oh no, he can't cook. No, he can't cook at all. Mr. Perry cannot cook. Nope. But I taught him how to put a chicken pot pie in this oven right here. He can't cook though, no way. AGK.
It was the Power XL, I think.
Oh, go ahead and make that keto. Good, because she's making a keto cheesecake. Good for you. No, yeah, I had the Power XL, which I really like that too. I made salmon in that one, which was, you know, and other things in that one. And I also used to make my bacon in there. I like it, but it's more of an oven than an air fryer, you know. So I would always make my bacon and stuff in that one. And the only reason I had the smaller one, then I got the bigger one. But that bigger one, the handle broke on that sucker. And it pissed me off. And I had to get rid of it. So I got rid of it. Ned has it now. But I had to get rid of that thing because I couldn't take it anymore. I really did. Tell me about keto cooking. Listen, keto, do you ever bake cakes in the air? Yes, I do bake cakes in the air fryer. And I'm going to tell you about keto. For what I understand, keto is basically you can't have too much carbs. That's what it really comes down to. So, you know, and frankly, if you're going to lose weight, you cannot have too much carbs. And thank you, Ned. It's the Power Air Fryer Pro. The Power Air Fryer, but I like the machine. It's not that I didn't. And the last one I like is because you could put a cake in that, you know. So here we go. Like that's why I use this one.
And that's also a Ninja?
This is my Ninja oven. That's my Ninja Power oven. So I make my cakes in there. Perry can make his chicken pot pie in there. And for the holidays particularly, I got another oven. And for me, because I'm old, sorry, I don't necessarily want to go in that big oven, bend down and pick up stuff and whatever. No, I made a brisket in that thing right there. And I'm going to show.
You made the brisket?
Yeah, I made the brisket in there.
It was delicious.
I'm going to show you guys a brisket video. I'm going to make a brisket video because I only cut my brisket in half. I got the other half of that brisket. So I'm going to do a brisket video. I'm going to show you guys how I made it. And so we can eat it. And that brisket was so good. That was why I think I made that brisket last week. You're not old. Thank you, Juanita. I am seasoned. The wisdom, and the patience is coming. Because Juanita knows. The patience is coming. The patience is coming. I have to talk to myself and say, you know, God got this. Don't get yourself aggravated, because God got this, so forget about it. And let things go. You know, that's what I gotta, I still work on it. Listen, I'm human. I still work on it. But I do know that he got it, because I sure ain't here without him. I ain't here without God. I'm not here, okay? Because he take me through things I don't know how I got through it. And I asked him, please remove me, please remove it. He removes me, I'm somewhere else, and I'm good. So, God is good. That's all I got to say. But we've been on like 70, almost 80 minutes now. So I'm going out so we can have some dinner. Thank you, Anita, for coming. Thank you, Jill, for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Yeah, you gotta take your hands off. You can't. You ain't in control of nothing. Let him guide you. He'll be all right. He'll take you where you gotta go, and all the time, every time. I love you too, Jill. I really do. But he'll take you where you gotta go. Just let it be. He'll get you there. Just walk through it. Take one step, he'll fly you through the rest. That's it. Bye, Angela. Rosebud. Yeah, he makes a way. I don't know what I was about to say. You never have to use. What'd she say? Thank you, Juanita.
Use your range with all those goodies.
That's right. Basically, I almost don't. Because in the morning, I have me a little egg maker. Now, I see you next time. I have my egg maker, and I put like 4 eggs in that thing and some water. I let that go. I even got that little coffee pot and that little teapot there, and I make my tea. I put the water in there, electric. I'm going. Then I start going to work. I come back, my food's done. I have to look at it. I don't have time for it. So that's what I do. I like all my little electric appliances so I can work. But anyway, guys, mwah, mwah, love you all. I see you. She said, "Hey, Sharita." Paula. Paula says, "Hey."
Hi, Paula.
So I'm out. Talk to you guys next week. Bye bye.